Hey everyone, Andang here for more of the Banner Saga. When we last left off, we were getting ready to go into the wastes, which looked extremely cold and very unpleasant. Apparently the dredge, which are like the orcs of this world, are not going to be following us there, and so that's why we decided to go there. We will get to that in a moment, but first I do want to thank my most recent subscriber here on YouTube just 2 hours ago. We're going to go ahead and play that notification. Noglier Games, thank you so much for the recent subscription, and if you would like to join Noglier and have your name featured up on the stream, feel free to subscribe down below. It's completely free and just lets you know when I go live and when these streams start. Also, a very big thanks to M. Sutton, Libby Lou, and Michael, all for supporting the channel through the tip jar and through Super Chat. You can do it either way. Tip jar is in the link in the description. Super Chat is in the chat. Just click on the money icon and your chat will be featured there in the chat as well as here on the stream. So, enough of all that stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the Banner Saga once again. So, here we go. Alright, so we made camp. It was day 61. And we actually have good morale. Not the best. We might want to rest today. I mean, we got 31 days of supplies, but we are headed into the wastes. So we might not want to waste it yet, because the wastes are pretty brutal. Everything that has led us, like everything that we've seen, has led us to believe that this is going to be a really tough part of the game as far as supplies go. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. We did just steal a ton of supplies, if you remember, from the town that we were trying to break out of. And so we got tons of supplies for Rook and Alette here. And so I don't think there's anyone we actually want to upgrade yet. Michael, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave, since we need to just keep moving. We need to keep going on the march here to get, hopefully, to safety. So let's do that. If there is a safety in this world. I don't think there is. The caravan is buzzing with worry. See, no safety at all. That just proved it. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The dredge, cries a one woman. But something about it tells you they don't quite look like dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Onif, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than dredge. That's Ekil. Okay, if you remember, we just stole all his stuff and got out of the city as quick as we could, and like just killed a few of his guards and did some other stuff. So he has kind of a good reason to be following us, since we stole like all his supplies. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekil, why would he? Starts Oddleaf. Unless he's after you, Onif. He's insane. He's insane, interjects Onif. And unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races, considering what to do. Okay, we can outpace him, dig in for a fight, lead a charge, keeping him away from the caravan, or try to work things out peacefully. I definitely don't think peacefully is the solution. You know what? Let's try to outpace him. March! You shout, getting the yaks moving more quickly. The caravan sets a quicker pace, and you hope to outrun them. Morale declined. It has been barely an hour before you realize it's futile. You'll never outrun a bunch of trained fighters on a vendetta. You stop the caravan just as Ekil and his fighters start to close in. Lead the charge, keeping him away from the caravan. Go out and meet to talk with them. We're not talking. You gather Onif, your allies, and fighters, and head out into the wastes, weapons drawn, where the caravan won't be involved. Rook, my good friend. Rook, my good friend, he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. We came to parley, not to fight. Okay. Why would I believe a word you say? Rook, we're good friends. Rook, we were good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostvalor and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, it's Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, and then killed some people, so you could take more food. That was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. Yeah, we kind of have just totally screwed this guy over. MMO Gamer, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. How are you, Onif? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your butt, Echo. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me. Or people like me. What one if tell you I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it in Frostveller. The only mistake I made was you. He hadn't survived because I... That's the craziest thing he's ever said. Okay, buddy, I get it that you're saying that you're not really crazy, but you're having a really crazy way of explaining it. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I'm nobody special. I'm doing my best like everyone else. The kind who does what needs to be done. I protect my kin. I protect my kin. It's more than that, isn't it? You think everyone was born to lead? Make hard decisions? Who do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Echo? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostveller is done. I can't survive there. Thanks to you, by the way. My good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. See, I was worried about that. We took all their supplies. We kind of did sentence them to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of an apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Echo looks down at the ground, and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. Ask her for an opinion, kill him on the spot, let them join you on strict terms. I'm gonna ask him his opinion. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. Part of me just wants to leave them in the wastes, but that would be extremely harsh. And I don't think Rook would ever do that. And if he did, I think Alette would be super mad at us. So see, this is what this game does to you. It puts you in situations which are absolutely horrible. Because there's legit insane people in the world that make you go into these crazy situations. Prisoners. Listen, Akil. We'll keep you alive. But look at one man, woman, or child the wrong way, and every last one of you gets cut down on the spot. Eddie Singh, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. They say, hi, Andang. Hope your day is going well. It is going well, buddy. All right. Do you understand? MMO Gamer says, took your advice and started the adventure of Lotro. I hope I am up to the task, level 19 Guardian. I always play a tank, lol. Got to level 19 already, but there is so much to do. Learning as I go. Yeah, MMOs in general, as you probably know, MMO Gamer, are just, vast games. And so, there's always so much to learn, and Lotro is a very rich one, so there's all sorts of different mechanics and things like that. And there will be more and more that unlock until, at least level 75, I think. No, there's even mechanics beyond that, so there will be new mechanics coming at you throughout the whole game. Lotro loves their new systems. Anyway, back to the Banner Saga. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. These people are right to follow you, Rook. You're a good man. Okay. I realize he's just trying to survive. I don't trust him at all, especially when he's complimenting us. He's extremely conniving, I'm sure. You have each man's hands bound tightly, and their bodies checked for weapons, making sure no mistakes are made. Things are certainly starting to feel complicated. Yeah, no kidding. Well, the good news is our day of supplies didn't go down, so that's a plus, even though we took on all these prisoners. Apparently we're not feeding them. Okay, morale is declining here. Oh, another Godstone. Can we actually see, like, the prisoners anywhere? No, I don't think so. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him, despite the bleak environment. Yeah, I have a feeling whenever the sun would go away, pretty much everyone would flock to the sun god. That makes sense. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Ask what tribute involves. Golden free, one says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth, it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. So, we can decline and move on, decline and inspect the Godstone before leaving, see if anyone in the caravan is interested, try it ourselves. Normally I would not be doing this, but because I'm doing this for a YouTube series, I'm going to try it myself just to see what happens. Bravely you give the offer a chance. When you apply the oil, your skin starts to burn like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and gift you more oil to take. Let's move on. You make your excuses and are soon back on the road, somewhat relieved that the worshippers showed no interest in joining you. Oh, we gained an item! That is awesome. We can't make camp yet, but the moment we can, we will. See what this item is that we got. Well, there's all those people surviving in the waste. We should have just left Ekhil with them. That's what we should have done. Just left Ekhil with all of them. Okay, well. Let's see what this thing is. Alright, plus 15%, 2x strength damage. Said to be a gift from the god Radomir. Covering one's weapon in this rare oil makes it burn like the surface of the sun. Plus 15% chance, I guess, for 2x, 2 times strength damage. Oh, man, that sounds awesome. We don't really have like a high strength person. I guess for now... See, I guess Ivar doesn't have one, but he's like... I don't know. He's like our tank. Rook is kind of the damage guy. I guess he's just going to cover his bow in that item. Hopefully that still counts for that. Cool. Well, apparently, whenever people are applying burning oil on themselves, make sure to do it as well, I guess. No, don't ever do that unless you're waxing. Let's go ahead and leave. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Normal morale. We probably should rest today, actually. We only have normal. My 6 supplies. But here's the thing. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop in the waste at all. Some people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Oddleaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tag the birds once or twice. "Get lost! No dead down here!" she shouts to nobody in particular. Join her in shooting. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of Oddleaf's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. Morale improved. There we go. That's how you improve morale. You just shoot at all the birds in the sky. Clearly. "You know," said Oddleaf, scanning the caravan, "a lot of these women, they could do this." You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. "I think I'm going to start training them how to fight," she says. Yeah, encourage it. "We can always use more fighters," you tell Oddleaf. "If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow." Oddleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Okay, cool. We're still at normal morale, though. Man, there's just nothing out here. Except for, you know, the Godstone, but... I mean, you can see them circling up there, too. That is really crazy. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws, you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the caravan. One of the strangers approaches, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. You consider how you want to approach this. Another tough situation here. Fight with us and earn your food. Decline to help the strangers. Offer them a few days' worth of supplies. Offer no food, but inform them of the dredge. We can't spare the food, you say. But I'll tell you this. Turn and run. The dredge behind us follows swiftly. The men exchange unsurprised looks before the leader says, "We appreciate the warning, but it makes our need for food greater." You consider how you want to approach this. We're going to decline. We have no food to spare, you tell the stranger. The man gravely nods in understanding, before raising a hand and dropping it. Arrows suddenly slice through the caravan, and people scream. In the commotion, they grab whatever they can and run. They're gone before you can take stock of the situation. See, it's never what you expect in this game. After patching up the wound, you have... After patching up the wounded, you have nothing to show for it, but a little less food. And some dead clansmen. It's 3 clansmen, -6 supplies, and probably minus morale? No. Morale stayed up. That's fine. It's just, you know, normal waste stuff. We should rest in camp to recover morale. Yeah, we are getting weak morale. We need to rest now. And basically when morale becomes weak, all sorts of crazy stuff happens. When it becomes really bad, it gets even worse. And if you're starving, it can affect... There's a whole bunch of mechanics and stuff. Okay, let's actually look at our heroes. So yeah, he still has -3, so yeah, we definitely need to rest. We've been pushing really hard. We can rest one day. Let's go ahead and leave. The sound of a skirmish. The sounds of a skirmish alert you to a varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business! This varl killed my father without reason." The varl is about to respond when a man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let's hear what the varl has to say. The varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies?" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie? You coward!" The men wildly attack the varl, who deflects them well enough, but you're uncertain how long he can keep it up. I mean, he killed him over a lie. Depending on what lie it was, could make it be worthwhile. But, you know what? If I don't know. Varl seem to be pretty good for the most part, but then there's people like Hakon, so you can never be sure. Let's let them settle their own dispute. You quickly decide this minor scuffle between man and varl is not worth the caravan's precious time. And none of your business besides. Your warriors return with you, some more reluctantly than others. Morale improved. +5 renown. -6 supplies. Morale declined.
Wormtow was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising, with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivar tells them he's come to see someone named Krumer. Okay. Well, I'll be danged. Krumer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yarvangar to Wormtow, with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else." Okay. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotsbalker. Alright, Caleb, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. RS Video, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. Alright. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. So if you remember, we know that Grofheim got, like, completely destroyed by the dredge, or by somebody. We know it was at least burnt to the ground, but we also learned that dredge don't like fire, if you remember. I didn't realize that when all that was going on, but dredge don't like fire. We learned that tidbit, so that makes me think that maybe it wasn't the dredge that destroyed the city. I don't know what's going on, but it can't be good, whatever it is. Or it's just that the city caught on fire during the dredge attack. I mean, there's so many things that we don't know about what's been going on. Okay. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. We've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorunda what's going on. Who's Jorunda? Jorunda. Who's Jorunda? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Yavangar. Where'd you find these people? So here's the thing. I think we know he's dead as well. So Hakon's been leading the whole thing that's been going on. Stay here and rest. But once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm glad to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grafheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorunda won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend, Yavangar here. They'll listen to Ivar? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to do. Don't be long. What hasn't Ivar told us? So now we got like mystery Ivar stuff going on. And who knows what else. Okay, well we're gonna rest for a day. Just to hopefully improve morale a little bit more. Let's see, let's head to the Hall of Heroes and hopefully upgrade somebody. Do we want to promote Ego? I don't know, I feel like we can wait till before combat because we've always had a chance before combat to promote people. How much does it cost to promote you? 15. We would definitely want to promote someone to rank 3 first. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Let's head to the market. And let's see how much... Yeah, we can buy a day's supply. It looks like we're getting better value for our renown here, where we're getting 4 now instead of 3 from before. I think we want to buy 2 days of supplies. Okay. Not really any items there that we want. We need to start looking into items as we are ranking up people enough to where we can start to think about that. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. How do you get all these Varl to follow you? So who's Yavangar? I bet you have some incredible stories. I best leave you to their business. Who is he? Ha! I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us, long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Yavangar. Yavangar. Then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, Best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle in gossip. Nindarin, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say, oh, it's Mr. Bearddang. Yep, Mr. Bearddang. Okay, why do you ask? Oh, what do you ask? Well, we already asked something. Best leave you to business. How do you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left to do. So I started training other Varl to fight. Justin, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Got tired of that. Made a place in Rhymetoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? I bet you have some incredible stories. Do we want story time with, basically... I don't know. Do we want story time? Any wisdom on fighting Dredge? Best leave you to business. I didn't mean to click that, but there we go. I suppose you should. There we go. Take care, friend of Yavingvar. Yimgvar. Well, that's a hard to pronounce name when you don't know how those letters work together. Okay. We can rest another day. Eric, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say it makes him look older, or possibly more his age. My daughter was very upset with me this morning for shaving my stubble off, so I guess I have to grow a beard now. So, here's the thing. You know, I'm playing a Viking game. Might as well have a beard. I'm playing Lotra stuff. Might as well have a beard with that too. You know, lots of beards in the games that I'm playing. So I feel like, you know, might as well go with that a little bit. But I think this is only like a week or so growth. Maybe a week and a half. Somewhere in there. Okay, do we go with the map? Let's look at the map and see where we are within the wastes. I think that's a somewhat wise thing to do. What I really want to do is talk to Ivar, learn what's going on. Okay. Nordfelling Wastes. It looks like we made it through the wastes, so that's good. Next we're going to be going through a mountain pass. Then on up to Grofheim. So we've made it quite a decent way from where we started. Way out over here somewhere. How big is this map anyway? It just keeps going on. There's Aberrang, which is the human capital if I remember right. There's Strand. Okay, so we're starting to really learn this place. Let's see, King's Barrow. That sounds cool. It sounds like all the dead kings or something. Skyhorn. They got awesome names for everything, that's for sure. Okay. I guess we'll head on our way if nobody wants to talk or anything. I don't know. Now that we're in a place that we can rest, let's actually rest another day. There we go. We got good morale. Okay, Eric says, the first couple of weeks are the most uncomfortable for me, as my stubble feels so itchy against my skin. Yeah, make sure you're using, like, your head and shoulders on your beard, buddy. That makes it not so itchy anymore. At least in my experience. I don't know. Alright, GraphsV, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say, I think his name is supposed to be pronounced Ivengar. That would make sense. Ingvar. But the I sounds more like a ying. So yeah, Ingvar. Ingvar. That's a pretty cool name. Cool. Thank you, chat. That's why I got you here. It's for pronunciation guides and talking about my beard. Clearly. That's the reason. Okay, let's make our way on out and continue on this journey. Grofheim is quite a... I can speak. Grofheim is quite a few days out, says Krumar. But nothing worse than crossing the wastes. I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from Dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Wormtoe joins you. Okay, so we got a huge group with us now. 62 Varl, 20 supplies. So we still have the same day of supplies because we gained the extra Varl. Half the town is 20 people, so that was a 40-person town there. 97 supplies. No wonder they said they couldn't support us. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. Well, that makes sense. We're going up into the mountains. Makes sense. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates, and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. Man, that sounds like a major blizzard. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. So we can make a thorough search, ask volunteers to scout the immediate area, make a bonfire, and that sounds like a horrible idea. Move on, say a blessing for the lost, commit to an hour or more search before departing. Ask volunteers to scout the immediate area. Plenty of volunteers step forward, and you send them in each direction for a predetermined amount of time. The scouts return mostly empty-handed, and family members plead for more time to search. Commit to an hour or more of searching before departing. While calling out for missing family and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slush. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost, and the caravan slowly submits to their solemn failure. This game, I tell you what. -7 supplies. 32 clansmen, morale declined. Day 73. Morale declined. Ooh, we are weak. That went quick. We lost a ton of morale there really quickly. I feel like we have to make camp, but I don't know if we have enough time to. Because we have to go all the way through this mountain pass. I think we can rest for one day. I'm so glad we bought 2 days of supplies. That might be coming extremely in handy. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. This is when the game seemingly starts to get tough. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. Oh, man. I almost stepped over her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. Keep moving, but let the healers tend to her. Stop the caravan for a rest to tend to the girl. We'll stop for a rest. As the caravan's tents rise, a fire is built beside the girl, who is covered in furs and ointments. Progress is slow, but soon you see the girl alive enough to swallow water and some heated broth. When you wake the next day, a healer tells you the girl should be fine in time. Morale improved. There we go. We needed that morale boost. Morale declined. -7 supplies. Morale declined. Oh, man. This is starting to get really bad. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you find her, she's returning to camp alone, from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Ask her what's going on. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekil a lot. This gets your attention. Oh, dang. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onif are kin. Ekil had a sister who married Onif, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but Onif left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Don't trust that man. I don't, she says Alette. I'm not stupid, you know. I don't go alone. I always bring Oddleaf with me. She stalks off back to the camp. At least with Oddleaf. There you feel a little better about things. That's funny. That's funny. Oh man. We got our little group here. 7 supplies, morale declined. We shouldn't have plummet of morale right now. We need another godstone though. The days are going quick. We're already to day 77 here. I do not know if we're going to make it. We're going to look at the map right after this. The Godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow, like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling wastes being filled with water at one time. But the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing! Shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Morale improved. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Cut them off after a reasonable amount of time. When you awake to find people still searching through the snow and shrubs, you call it off. We can't spend another day here, you tell them. Be glad for the luck you found, and let's go before it runs out. They fret and moan, but eventually you... They fret and moan, but you eventually... I can read. They fret and moan, but eventually you get them back on the trail. Morale declined. We probably should have just broke it off instantly. We've got to look at the map. Okay, we're about halfway through the pass. We should be able to make it, but this is cutting it close. This is cutting it close. Oddleaf calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the winds shift, she lets go. Her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried off from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting the dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Stand by the women. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women returned to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Plus 25 fighters, morale improved. Minus 35 clansmen, so we got rid of clansmen, gained fighters. Minus 7 supplies, morale declined. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other, and others, clansmen, grow shorter and sharper. Go away! Roars one of the Varl at a young girl, asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. Break the tension by making a joke? It better be a good joke. I'm impressed you've kept it together this long. Send the Varl ahead in the caravan to put some space between you. What's wrong with you? Break the tension by making a joke. I think you just ruined her dream of marrying a Varl boy, you said, timing your smile just right. The giant grins, then throws back his head with a booming laughter. Other Varl join in the mirth, and the caravan feels a bit uplifted for it. There we go, got some Rook humor in there. I think that's pretty cool. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space. Endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields. Space to be alone. But here, there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Morale improved again. That's good. We need improved morale. As much as we can here. You hear a whistle on the wind, and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead, heading toward you. Beside them is a swarm of dredge, and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down here, barks Krumor. 7 supplies. Morale declined. I think we're about to fight a lot of dredge. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. So there must be 129 of them. We have more. The two forces are about evenly matched. There is no guarantee of victory here. Rook is definitely going to do formations. You start comparing weaknesses and strengths. Yes, yes, yes. Give the order. Start rallying your forces. And just like that, we're into battle once again. We had a lot of not battle there. But just like that, we're back in. We had 45 minutes, I think, without even fighting a single time. Fasolt, we know you. You're from the other group. I think the groups are finally meeting together. So that is good. Zachariah, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. He says, I think Andang is starting to channel his inner Viking. Maybe. Okay, well, we can't use this rank 5 item yet unless we upgrade somebody. We don't have enough to upgrade Rook. We are going into battle, though, so I think we'll upgrade Ekil here. Okay, and he's kind of like our secondary shield here. He's not as strong as a Varl, but he is pretty good at doing that. So let's actually just... Yeah, let's do that instead. We're as ready as we're going to be. Oh, man. I have no idea how this battle is going to be. Okay, 4, 6 at least. Okay, so they're both ranged, so we're going to want to take them out fairly. We have a ton of range. We only have one melee guy in this whole battle. Brandeth, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. We're definitely putting you there. You go after range there. Put people up here to go after range. We'll actually have Rook back here because he'll need to help out Ivor. I think that should work. We're going into war. Here come the ranged already. Okay, let me make sure everything's... Yep, cool. Yeah, we have -1 willpower because of how the battle's been, how our morale is. So not good at all. Okay, we can move there and basically take out either one of those because we have 3. Or we can move... and not take out that guy. Not take... Okay, so we definitely want to move in this general direction. Let's go ahead and take out that guy entirely. Awesome. 1 dredge down. Okay, the only person within range is over here, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Alright, glad we invested in that other shield so you could do 2 there. Plus the extra 2 from willpower. Oh man, in the back. Okay, so we can do 3 there. 1 there. Yeah, we definitely want to do the 3. Let's move here. That'll take down his strength, which is important. I don't want him doing as much damage. His armor's already worked down enough to where Ivor will be able to take it next round. Go against this ranged guy. 5 there. Awesome. Okay, we're able to surround him kind of here. That's good. See, she has 3 as well, so I think she can actually take out this dredge entirely. Awesome. It's good because she needs XP. Or I guess kills it is because that's how they measure everything. Okay, let's do 5. Yeah, that morale is really hurting our ability to fight here. We definitely don't want to go to any lower level of morale. That is for sure. Let's actually move all the way over here. So we can do more against them. I think we need to go ahead and do that. There we go. Down to 4. Okay. That's good enough. This whole fight is not going the best. Okay, she can completely one-shot. Or... yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Go ahead. Honestly, I think you're more needed over here. Rook is really getting hurt. There we go. I'm glad we moved the other guy in the other direction, because now he is done. Okay. Down to just 2 armor now. What did he just do? I don't think we want to be near that. Whatever he just did. What is that stuff? I don't know. Okay, well, Rook sadly can only just do one against either one. He's taking the brunt of this whole fight. If he ever ranks up, we need to just put it all in armor, apparently, because he needs that desperately. Okay. Let's just do that. Completely remove his armor. Is Rook still standing? He is. He will not be next turn, though. Okay, they have, like, no hope of catching us, but we're gonna move him anyway. Ah! That's what that does. Took out, like, 4. 2 armor and 2 strength there. I feel like that makes the most sense. Really doesn't matter either way. We are starting to really be hurting. Let's move there for now. If we need to use extra movement, we'll do it next turn. I feel like we just want Ivor to move up so that he blocks the way. He's not even moving this turn. Okay, goodness. So have you moved directly up. Problem is this battlefield was so big that we just got everybody split up. Right, we didn't do what we said we were going to do. That's okay. You know what, just to get this guy really moving down. That still hurt us here. We're still within range. Okay, well that wasn't the worst. It could have, you know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And Ivor's about to go as well. Luckily, she can completely own all these guys. There we go, she's up for promotion. Ivor fell. Okay, well we'll move you there. Hope for the best. You there. It's taking forever. Okay. Might as well do 2 when you can. Okay, we're gonna block him off from going down. Easily, at least. There we go. Ended combat. Finally. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. Could take this opportunity to pull back. We lost 2. I feel like the way that our morale and our supplies and everything is, we just need to pull back. Minus 20 fighters. Minus 9 Varl. Eight renown. There we go. Isn't this a dang curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who is heading my direction, with humans in tow. What are the dredge doing up here? Gods, doesn't nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Gerunders in Einertoft now. Yeah, that's what it says, Einertoft. We'll assume that's basically, you know, gone off to Valhalla. They've sent me to gather Krumer and the rest from Wormtoe when we ran across this bunch of slag. And there's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the Varl you got, Krumor? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Blotzbalkar. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Vagnir's dead. Slag on our heels. The Varl you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on. This is old news. We're gathering in Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Okay, maybe that wasn't the other place. Maybe I just got characters confused. I don't know. Anyway. Wait. Fasolt takes a long moment to look out over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. We just saved. I'll die before you send us away. I think we should say we just saved you. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've blunchered in the last few weeks. Yeah, that really wasn't the best answer. I don't get in fights I can't win. That includes men who invite themselves into Einertoft. Dang it, Fasolt. Who cares about that? What in the depths happened to Grofheim? Before Fasolt can reply, a low rumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Okay. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction, as the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into crackling and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Fasolt, taking off toward Eintoft. Don't stop until you reach Hadronborg. Okay. What's going on? That mountain just collapsed in two. What? 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 Oh, dang. That is not good. That is not good. Morale improved though, so that's great. Man, they have a defensive position here. They only have 12 days of supplies. Is that hack on there? Looks like it. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the Godstone of Hardvarg, which is teeming with Varg, who want to know what's happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Hadronborg, creator of the Varl. Hold up, pants Fasolt between long gasps of air. We're going to have a talk. You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up and move on. A mountain just sank into the earth and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl. In another, an army of dredge and whatever caused that quake. Einertoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Fasolt. Don't you recognize who you are talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Fasolt's face. The other Varl are standing to come closer now. You hear Yngvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einertoft. The humans come with me. All of them. Pestle glances between Ivar and Krumar before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivar, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Dang. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. We need to just leave. You gather together, hoping to push them on toward Irontoft, despite the collective exhaustion. A few people make a case for staying here longer. Suddenly, there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. Plus 20 supplies. That gave us like a day. Day 82. We're really moving through the days. I mean, it's just been an hour and we went through like 20 days. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Command the Varl to help. Organize the peasants to put out the fires. Go after the boy yourself. Make an effort to save the rest of the supplies. Make an effort to save the rest of the supplies. You and another man douse the wagon with a water barrel, squinching the flames and saving most of the food. After the fires die out, you find a woman sobbing at the side of her dead son. You glance towards the ashamed Varl before saying, "Without these supplies, many more would have died." Man, -1 clansman. Oh, the feels and the morale and the declining and oh. This game. What in the depths was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire. Oddleif tells you. Something about the fire, Oddleif tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened. You think to yourself. So I guess a Varl freaked out because of the fire and killed this lady's son. Dang. This is a village or something. Yep. Ivar tells you we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defenses. Dad, says Alette, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivar. Somewhere in the back of your mind, you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einartoft. Einartoft. I need to learn how to say that name. Einartoft, I think is how it's said. There we go. Well, 3 days away, we got 15 days supplies. Is that enough? We have 13 renown. Let's change that, I guess. Let's see, is that out of day? No. If we go to 11, it does. Let's do that, I suppose. I'm not thrilled about that. Let's go to the Hall of Heroes. So we have a lot of people that we're not really utilizing. But I feel like we got a good group. We're definitely going to rest at least one day. Let's go ahead and rest. There we go. We got great. Is there a level above great? I don't know. Let's rest one more day. No. Let's keep it at 14. Let's keep it at 14. Let's leave. 3 straight days. Here we go.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
Absolutely. Hey, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. There are a ton of Varl here, wow. Oh man, the music is so good in this game. The solo horn. This game is so good. All these warriors. Another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I have seen such a thing. How long do these guys live? There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Krumer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after, speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good, this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Minder, too. Prince Luden is here? From Aberrang. Oh, dang, Rook knows Prince Luden. That makes sense. I mean, he's the human king. Wow. Things are starting to come together. I guess we are all uniting here? In any case, he just totally ignores Rook. We'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Yngvar. It's Ivar. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Gerunda won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Look at this place. It's awesome. Alright. Let's go to the map here. Okay, so we're literally like between mountains. So we... Hang on, we went over here and then we went down. I guess this is like the bridge, the Burra Pass. So the bridge is like down to there. So we came down. Which makes sense. We definitely were wanting to head south. So my guess is that the dredge are coming from this side, and they're all going to come down this bridge, down to this city. Which is not good. Let's look at our Hall of Heroes here. Still the same, nothing's changed. We probably want to buy some supplies. I know I'm using that a lot, but I don't want to run out. Okay, let's rest, I guess. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall the next morning. I suggest not speaking unless addressed, and even then, keep it short. In your dreams, that night you see Varl kings fighting with dredge lords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. Man, we gotta go to the Great Hall. Oh, that's awesome. Enough, Ingvind. Oh, greetings from Wormtail Gender about you, an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Yngvar among us again. Is this what the end of the world looks like? Junder steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light, you spy deep wounds on the Varl king. It was my last option. You look like death, Jarunder. The Sunder came through Grofheim. All of them. Or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. That is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Einatoft. But even if Einatoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hakon is taking our best warriors to Abereng, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Jarandir. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. Pretty sure you had at least a day, buddy, because we rested. A stonebringer is with them. Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Minder. I say it again to you and the Prince of Men, and the whole Minder Council, were they here. I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Abereng. Envind, do not even touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Envind, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. The mender walks past the great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, 2 black spears over its shoulders, ringed by dredge. The Varl have blocked away. The Varl have backed away in fear. Eyvind stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly Ivar is beside you. We should help him. You expect Ivar to refuse, but instead he locks his eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You will probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? Oh man, I gotta call you in for this one, chat room. You're not doing this alone, or no, I'm not? I feel like you're not doing this alone is definitely the better option. But let me know, chat, 1 or 2. This is a tough one. But that's crazy. The 2 parties have now reunited, so that's a thing. Justin says, I feel that anytime I pop in here, you're in a menu. Yeah, this game has a lot of menus. There's also a lot of battles. See, this particular stream, though, it has a lot less battle than previous ones have had. There's just a lot of travel and things that are getting set up that are going on. But I have a feeling, with all the dredge right around, we're probably going to be in a situation where there's going to be a lot of fighting coming. Okay, RS Video does say 1. Trip Gaming, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They do say, or TRP Gaming, I guess. They do say 1. So, alright, I'm going to go with 1 since there are no 2s yet. I will wait a little bit longer just to see if anyone else posts here. But since I know there is a delay. But, yeah, that's definitely what I was leaning towards as well. Okay, let's go with 1. I won't stop you, says Ivar. Fight like it's your last. You are not sure what to expect, but you draw... You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe, and soon find yourself standing behind Eyvind on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. So everybody's coming then. Okay, he's level 5. Can he rank up again? No, he can't. But we can level up his stuff. Okay. Well, we definitely want him to use 2 since he has 8. Get full shields. Full armor. Do we want to do that? I feel like he's going to be extremely willpower heavy since he has like 12. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, I think we have enough to level her up as well. Well, who else do we have with us here? Let's see that real quick. Okay, Hakon is not joining us in this fight apparently. Let's see, we definitely want Ivar first. Then Rook. Then this guy, I guess. We don't really know what he can do, but he seems pretty powerful. And then everyone else. Let's actually... Yes. The Rook's required in the battle. I get it. Let's do... I don't know. I definitely... this is tough. I don't know what he does, and so that's a problem. Can we see what his abilities are? Arc Lightning. Okay, so he pulls in the sky, range is 6. Lightning strikes each unit diagonal to each target until you run out of arrows to hit. Wow, that sounds awesome. Mend. Mender is able to mend on the battlefield, restoring armor. of any ally within 6 tiles. Yeah, I'm glad we went with the extra willpower. TRP Gaming says, have you ever played Mountain Blade? Yes, I have. I actually have a whole series on a Nord Invasion mod, ironically. And it's a pretty good game. Okay, well that leads me to think that he might need to go up further. Maybe have Rook be the one. Yeah, I get it. Maybe have Rook be the one splitting up the rear part of the party here. Let's do that. No, let's do that. I don't know. That's good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and promote. She definitely needs more. There we go. Hopefully she'll be stronger now. Oh hey, we can use this now. A greenstone found in the extra aggro towards that guy's not gonna be good, but he gets extra resistance of strength. So for now, you get to be the lucky guy to wear that, I guess. Although if he's just using specials all the time, that's probably not the best. But he's the only one that can use it, so I don't think it'll hurt. We're going with that. Here we go into a battle. Oh, dang. Hakon and others off to the side here. Or maybe that's There's a lot of people that look like Hakon. Dang, so it's literally like the Varl on one side and then us on the other. Look at all those dredge. This looks like it's going to be really annoying. Okay. Let's move you towards something you can actually fight. Have you shield over here. I'm going to be going soon after along with you. That's good enough, I guess. Can't even move to meet him. I guess we'll just wait here. What's that guy doing? Before we move you at all. So you have to be closer. I really don't want to risk having him be like out in the open like that. Let's move you there, I guess. Before we know this works, let's just do one. Okay, that's not too bad. We probably should have done more. Now she's totally trapped in here. That was a mistake. She can't get close enough to fire. Well, I guess she'll be on the edge here. There are a lot of dredge here. Let's move there so that we're not too far in front of anyone else. That would basically incapacitate that one, which we need. Whoa, we did extra damage there. Why? Did I just miscalculate that? Is that what happened? I don't know. I feel like he wasn't supposed to die there. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. And again, we can't really... Let's keep the Mender defended. I think that's what we need to worry about. Yeah, we kind of messed up our positioning on everybody here. Oh, that's gonna force all of us to move. And we're gonna get... We can't group up with those guys here. Forgot all about that. What did he even do? Okay, well, we want to move you away from that. That's for sure. I guess here would be the safest. It still works. Okay, so we attacked him earlier. Let's try to take him out this time. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. You're placing more of those down. Dang. Okay, well, we'll at least be able to take out one of these. Jonathan, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Oh man, this is a tough fight. Okay, well, he only has 3, but to move to him, we have to move there basically because we don't want to get injured. If we do that, we take him out and we don't get any more of these blue glowing things. Shatterstone explodes, causing 2 strength and armor damage. So each one of these does that? Dang, well, we definitely want to move up here so we can take him out entirely. We don't want any more of those stones being thrown. There we go. Herbert's moving back, okay. Oh, I think he's summoning more dredge now. And we can't move towards him. Okay, move there. Ow. Let's move everybody away from those things. Maybe they only explode if you're, like, on them? I don't know. I don't want her anywhere near them, so I'm gonna just move her over here. Okay, is there any spot where we could actually... Only 1 damage. Yeah, we'll just leave her in reserve here. Doesn't really matter either way. See, this guy's perfectly blocked except for everyone from him, so... Against everyone but him. If we did the battering ram thing, that would actually work here, but I don't want to. We're gonna keep working down armor. Oh man! You didn't take him out, but that was... Oh, we can use arc lightning now. In a really, really effective way. Let's just move 1 closer. Arc lightning. On you, all 3. It says only diagonal, so hopefully it won't hurt Rook at all. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that hurt Rook. Cool. I'm glad we went with the extra willpower for the Minder, because he's gonna need it. Okay, well, he's basically the only person we can attack, so we might as well. Well, might as well keep working down that armor. Okay, dude, you should be able to be done now. There we go, got him. Another one of those. I really don't like those things. Okay, you move here. There we go. She'll get another one, which might be enough to promote. Yes, it will. There we go. Oh, that hurts so much. All 3 of them got hit by that. But it doesn't matter. This should finish things out. There we go. That was rough. That got a promotion. No one got injured actually, so not as rough as I thought, I suppose. The stone singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth. A wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the Mender out of here, Ivar hisses. And run. Your legs move, almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Dang. Oh no. No, 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 no. We're gonna fight this guy by ourselves? Okay. Yeah, what were you thinking? There we go, push back his shield. Ah. Yeah, he's pretty dead. Stun, skipping turn. Down to 3. I don't think there's any way we make it. Stunned. Dead. Injured in battle, yeah, I'd say so. No renown. I think that was a forced defeat. Ivar writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by the Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams an uncertain Eyvind, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arms trembling. You feel practically frozen in place, watching. Now we got the Mender. Oh, cinematic, cool. Oh, dang. Eyvind recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. Ultra Gamers, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. The dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. File rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jorinder watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Eyvind, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivar, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. I don't think there was any way that we couldn't have done that unless we didn't go against Bellower and moved back, but I think that had to happen. Dang. We have 10 days of supplies. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Eyvind plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivar's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The Mender looks exhausted. leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay, just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the Minder crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary the weight of the sun. Man, the story tonight. What? Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away, like startled ravens, before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. Oh, we got Juno coming back. That is awesome. And yeah, the music is amazing in this game. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. What? Frustrating. No. We're just gonna read it normal. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? I don't know. My name is Juno. What does it matter? Perhaps you miss the meaning. What I wish to know does matter. What are you? What is your purpose? I'm a Minder? Minder? Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Jonathan says ice serpent uses ice breath. It's not very effective. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. I have no idea what you're talking about. I will know if you tell me. Say nothing. The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night. The dredge. Dredge. Stone men marching across a long bridge. No. It is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a tongue field. Because of you, who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Ivan? Juno? You're alive. You're alive! How... Where are you? Wait. Where am I? Asleep, I presume. Or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now, I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you. We saw it in Eintoft. Are you okay? It tried to turn me into ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out here there? It was vague. Sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us, like someone kicked an anthill. So the dredge are just fleeing an even worse thing. So all these dredge are not even the worst thing. Great. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Irontoft and meet me in Sigurholm. Juno, we'll never make it to Sigurholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigurholm. Go. And Einvind? Yes? I love you. Oh man. Well, that happened. You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivar. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her in Sigurholm. Hold on. Hold on. Slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor. On the Minder Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Minders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back. Just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivar is still out of it. Gerunder sent Hakon, Ludin, and a couple hundred Varl away to Aberrang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigurholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigerholm. That's got to be a week away, at least. And just abandon Irontoft? Maybe, or no. I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Drunder will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. I want the Varl King to destroy the bridge. How could you collapse that bridge by yourself? What do we do about Bellower? What is going on around here? The serpent? Bellower? I feel like that's the most Rook answer. Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men in Varl were made. The Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men in Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men in Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to the unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful Dredge warlords and weavers, like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sunderer and the Dredge deep underground. For the most part, the Dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Minder's libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the Dredge returning. That seems likely. Why won't the Dredge King destroy the bridge? How would you collapse the bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the Dredge and the Varl. What do you know about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start? It's not my choice. I've done everything I can on my own. Alright, why won't he destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before the danged bridge. I need time to think about this. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Gerundo yourself. He is in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigurholm. Juno will know what to do. Okay, so our only way to take out the dude that hurt Ivar extremely badly, apparently, is to make our way back to destroy the bridge. So we can leave, or we can destroy the bridge. Okay, it's that time again, chat. Let me know what you want to do. Leave, or destroy the bridge. Those are the two options. Leave or destroy. This is a tough decision. Let's go to the Great Hall and talk first. You'll do as I say. Alright, Anthony, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasolt. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasolt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Yngvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Yngvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, has he? Did he? ML Gamer says destroy the bridge. No, he keeps things himself. Yes, that sounds right. Yngvar confronted Sundra in his youth. During the Great Wars, he won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivar killed a Sundra? How did he end up in Skogar? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kinder. It occurs to you that Drunder would not have been on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. So we're literally dealing with, like, basically the prince of the Varl we've been traveling with this whole time and didn't even know. And basically what would have been the current king. And a dude that literally took out a Bellower, and he tried to do it again and failed. Or a Cinder, I guess, and then this one happens to be named Bellower. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. The bridge needs to be destroyed. I'm sorry to waste your time. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge just because I know that's not going to go well. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge... Drunder's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my danged hall. What's so important about that bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself. If only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You're a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human. This story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fassel to retake it, or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Okay, well, chat clearly says they shall not pass, destroy the bridge. Oh, we can fight on the bridge too. We now have the option to fight on the bridge. Leave. Destroy the bridge. We're gonna go to the market first. I think we're fine on supplies. I feel like fighting is just a completely waste of time. I think we have to destroy the bridge. Avon nods when you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him onto the bridge, and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, Dredge or Varl alike. Alright, Daniel, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here as well. Okay. Are you ready? He asks. I think I'm going to take a quick stretch break just to do that. So, hang on, chat. I'm going to stretch real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. You follow Ivan to the bridge, where the Varl are lined up to join battle. They readily let you step in for the next group, curious to watch the Minder fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Ivan whispers. Okay. Let's go. Alright, this video says Andang preparing for battle. Yep. No, it's just good to stretch every so often. It is definitely good. Sitting is like the worst thing that you can be doing. And so, let's see here. It kind of forced us where it's like, okay, these guys have to go, I'm assuming. It kind of forced us to pick because it let some of them come back. Okay, well, I think we definitely want Mogan. We might as well get Echo. I mean, we've got a good group going, I feel like. Daniel, thank you so much. They say down with the bridge in their super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Oh, that is awesome. And it'll go through in a minute. Alright, it is getting super hot in here. I'm going to turn down the air real quick, and then we will go to battle. I'm not trying to postpone it, I promise. It's just really hot in here, which is why I needed to stretch, and now I'm going to turn down the air. Oh, can I listen real quick? Sorry.
Down with the bridge.
Absolutely, buddy. You go, Daniel. Thank you so much for your support. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay. Oh, man. Thank you so much again, Daniel, for that support. I am sweating so much. It is very hot in here. Alright. Can we upgrade anybody? No, we can't. Okay. I mean, we could upgrade to level 1, but I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, we're ready for battle. Here we go into this craziness. We're going to be fighting Varl and Dredge. I believe is what they said. Although all the Varl might just be dead. Dang. Yeah, this is not a good day. Although there's hardly any Dredge here as well. Why are there so few Dredge? Could they have won the battle there? I don't know. Maybe that's just they got lazy animating. I don't know. Or we're on like a weird part of the bridge, maybe? We might be like off to the side, because I doubt we would like destroy the bridge on the bridge. Well, we lost our tank. So that means he's basically our new tank. Let's see, he has 2 to take down, he only has 1. So yeah, we kind of are screwed by not having Ivor here. This is gonna be tough. Okay, Rook's actually going first here. Let's just put like everyone... I know it didn't really work out earlier, but we're gonna try putting everyone over here. No, because they go first, so we need to put them... Our tanks go last. We messed up our rotation for sure. We'll just put everybody like that for now, I guess. Okay, we can use lightning on these guys. Although we're not close enough, we need to move closer. Move there, I guess. That's really dangerous. Full power. That looks so awesome. It didn't do a diagonal. I guess they aren't counting diagonal because they're not actually diagonal. They overlap. That's dumb. Okay, well we moved him that far forward for nothing. Let's just keep on taking down armor. They are hitting so hard. Okay, why can she do 8 here, but 5 here? Does she actually benefit from like being in a line? I guess she benefits from being in a support structure. Let's do 10. Okay, he's really gotten taken out, so that's good. More Dredge are still coming up. Yeah, let's move up in front of everyone. Go ahead and finish him off. It's 1 Dredge down. Okay, well. I feel like we can just ignore him. He doesn't have any range or anything. Let's see here. Do we just have 3? Because there's 1 behind there. Okay, that's not bad at all. Luckily, somehow we still have good morale. Oh, the Mender just went there. Whoa, that was a really cool animation. Not good that he fell. Yeah, we should not have moved him so far forward, that's for sure. I feel like that would be the most beneficial. Right now. she can do 14. 17. Why did she get so much? What is like the buff that is causing them to have so much extra? Maybe because you got 2 archers together? Or because those 2 archers are together? Maybe there's like a story reason of them being together that they do better? I don't know. And he's down to 1 now. Okay, I feel like we can just ignore him until we need to focus on him. Take down armor elsewhere. Okay, well. Let's just get rid of him. Promotion for you, awesome. Go, Mogan. Go. Just 3 more. Let's more show up. Awesome. Deflected because we did enough damage to him. Rook's not doing much better. Do we dare try the 90% again? You know what? We're gonna go for it. There we go. Awesome. Actually went through. That is good. That is good. Okay. Three off there. Yep, that's that. It's the only option. Let's go for it. Eric, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Okay, well. Just gonna take him out now. Hopefully this will be enough to save him from the bridge and we don't have to keep doing this like endlessly. I don't know, the Minder fell, so who knows what that means. Okay, let's just finish this off as quick as we can here. Renown grows. He got injured. And Rook got injured. Minder and Rook, both injured. Okay, that's 8 more renown. At a break in fighting, Ivan starts to rain down lightning at one of the bridge's supports, further ahead even though he's injured. Dredge respond with confusion, shuffling away from the area. Then, the Varl notice. "What are you doing?" shouts Fasolt. Several more Varl join him. Avend is locked on his task. Another lightning strike, sending rubble into the air. "Stop!" shouts Fasolt, drawing his weapon. The others follow suit, ready to attack. You can surrender or defend. We're defending. "Stay close," you tell the others, drawing your axe. A lead is shaking so hard that you can see it from a distance. With a shout, Fasolt attacks. Hopefully we get time to prepare. Yes, thank goodness. Okay, so we obviously can't use Avon. Krumer would actually help us here? Huh. And then the Jassel guy doesn't want to fight for us anymore either. Okay, well. I feel like we need a Varl. Because we have none. What are your abilities anyway? So you're a shield guy, no surprise. He's a war leader, cool. Okay, well, let's move you there. Then Rook. Then... That seems good enough. Let's split up these two, though. That was a mistake from earlier. Can we actually... We got 16, so we can upgrade Alette. Or we can upgrade Mogan. Let's do her. There we go. Just do both. There we go. We're now ready for battle. Something tells me we need to work on getting a rank 5. Well, now we get a huge thing of Varl coming to attack us. Well, that's just great. He is really working on bringing down that bridge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least, plus who knows, or 7 I mean at least. Plus who knows whoever else might show up. I can't believe he's on our side. Yeah, Anthony, this is not a good situation to be in. Not at all. I love this story, though. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. But it's what you guys asked for. You said bring down the bridge, so that's what we're doing. Oh, man. Let's see. Alette is last, so we can actually put her in the back. Have no problem, because I don't think any of these Varl will be doing any type of AoE. They're all shield, except for him, maybe. Here we go. What does Forge Ahead do? Forge Ahead, select an ally to move forward in initiative. No. Anthony says we miscalculated. Maybe. It's too late now, though. Oh, he just gained his attention, I guess? Okay. Don't know what that did. Just keep focusing down this main guy. The good news is that if we stay bunched up, they will not be able to all attack us at once, so that is a plus. I had no idea why he moved over there. Okay, well, he can really only attack him. We're going to keep our formation here. Okay, he is flanking. Let's absolutely do 9 against him. Well, we only have one option here again. Oh, that hurt our own armor. Yep. What else you can do? Let's attack this one. Basically incapacitate him as well. Okay, we got 2 almost down now. Whoa! What did he just do? What just happened? What just happened? I don't know, but that was awesome. not wanting to take him out just yet. We are more focused on just making sure everybody doesn't have enough armor. Daniel says, Andang, you should have thought about the long-lasting ramifications of the geopolitical situation in the land before destroying a bridge at whim of a handful of viewers. Oh, man. That's funny. Hey, I think this makes for a much more interesting story than just leaving and letting them all be lost. This is for their own good. They have way too much pride. We're gonna fight them. As long as we don't have to fight all of them, I think we're good. But imagine if you were like in Moria and told a dwarf that a bridge that he'd been working like, you know, the dwarves had been working on a bridge for like thousands of years. Hey, you have to destroy the bridge so that the Balrog doesn't make it across. They'd probably leave the bridge up. They'd probably leave the bridge up, and that is definitely the case with these Varl here. Oh man. Well, we can finish him off, or we can focus on damage. Let's see. You only have one shield, so you're more on damage. So let's actually move back up here where we were before. Move back into our formation and finish him off. Ah, he flanked. Oh, it's her turn now. She literally can't move. She literally can't move. She's boxed in. Attack him? No. But you can attack him. Let's see, we can get a second one. Oh, we already had two. What was I thinking? No, I just wasted some. Oh well. Oh well. Daniel says, human-Varl relations may never be the same again. Yeah. Take out two shield. So the question is, do we want to take him further? So even if we move out of the way, the Varl still will not be able to attack a Rook because we have a shield guy there. I just thought about that. So what we should have done was have a shield guy there, and then have the archers be like back in here, and they would have been all fine because the Varl are too big to move around them. Well, because that's the case, let's have you move over here. Anthony says, Clap love the analogy, but it never pays to patronize the elder races. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting turnout. He is almost done. Well, we can do 2 and hold the line, or move and do 5. I feel like we want to hold the line. Rook's turn. You can basically hit 5 on everyone, because they all have 6 armor. Let's go for the edge. Farthest on the edge here. There we go. We probably should look to see who goes next and then just go. Yeah. Oh well. Well. Well, let's finish him off. That's for the best interest of our archers here. There we go. Now we can keep defending them. And he is still working hard. That is crazy. Oh, I love this game. In the back. If we move over one, that'll make him have to move farther around us. Let's do that. Attack. Armor. Now he has to go all the way around. See, that is good. That's the weakness of the Varls. They can't all attack at the same time because they're just too big. Okay. Have we not lost anybody yet? We haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're doing good. Who is the lowest? Her armor's down, but she still has a lot of... Okay. It really doesn't matter. Oh wow, they all got hurt there. Okay. Do we just have 3 left? Yeah, just 3 left. Two left. I think we're gonna be able to do this. I am playing on normal difficulty for those of you wondering. Still there. I think we might be able to do this whole fight without anybody dying. It's gonna be close. Let's do up to 2. Let's get all the armor down we can. I think we had the perfect setup for this particular fight. And so I think we did really well. We could have spaced out people a little bit more so that we didn't have her get down to, you know, no shields. But, for all it was worth. Defeated an enemy with a war leader. Okay, that's an achievement we got. Continue. Dead Varl lie at your feet, their blood on your hands. You're pulled from your creeping revulsion by a thunderous crack, and suddenly Evand is rushing past. Run! He screams. The stonework crumbles behind you, and the other Varl flee for your lives as the bridge collapses around itself into the deep abyss beneath. The dredge who have not been taken with it scramble over each other to outrun the collapse. Daniel says, wow, nicely done. Yeah, I think that fight looked harder than it was because we were able to form just basically a defensive line and force the Varl to, you know, have to fight us like, you know, 3 at a time basically instead of all of them at once. When the dust and snow clears, you can see a yawning gulf between you and the dredge. They won't be crossing it again. Rough hands form a screaming mob of Varl pull you from the ground to the Great Hall. Oh, great. Was there not just one thing I demanded of you? Jorundir launches from his Jorundir launches from his throne, pointing an axe in your direction. Anthony says, smart playing. Yeah, thank you all so much. Those days of doing RTSs, you know, those years and years of doing RTSs seems to have paid off a little bit. Oh man, you've broken this alliance, human. Man and Varl are no friend to each other anymore. Well, that is not good. This is my reward for allowing men in Eintoft, if I can say it eventually. Yeah, that's a good point. He didn't even want to let us in the first place. And then we destroy his bridge. Thank you, chat room. Thank you, chat room, for your votes. Do not blame all of humanity for my... There is a bustle from the back of the hall. The Varl part around a shadowed figure entering the room. Jorundir, enough. This fight could not have been won. They did what you were unwilling to do. Oh, snap. Enough of this insolence. I want these people out of my city. You'd gladly let your whole race die. There is nothing glad about it. There are no more Varl being made tomorrow, or 1,000 years from now. Are there no Varl women? We are all there is, and we will all be gone someday. You've destroyed what we have made. What else is left of it? What else is left of us? Will we leave no trace behind, as if we never existed? Oh man, he was looking after his legacy. We have nothing left but ruins. Now get out of what is left of my lands and my city, and never return. The guards pull you roughly from the great hall, where your caravan has been hastily gathered together. Chapter 6 of Our Bones, the Hills. Man, that was epic. Day 91. Let's make camp. Gaspy, welcome to the chat if I haven't welcomed you already. And yes, they are with the Int Wives. So yes, the Varl women and the Int Wives are just hanging out together, just having a blast. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, that was crazy. I think I might just end it off here, because that was amazing. I think this is a really good place to end off. We have normal morale. Let's go ahead and rest today, see if anything happens. We're back to good. Let's look at the hero hall here. Crewmember has a promotion. I feel like we should not promote people until right before battle. I feel like that is... That way we make sure that they're still with us. Oh, Ivor's back up here. He has 4 points available. Oh man, he has no arm. I think his points got like reset basically, and so now he's a strong arm, so he's a totally different class now. Oh man. Daniel says morale declined. Good description of the situation here. Yeah. Yeah. Grassy says it's the horns. They make it hard to have babies. Oh man. That's actually true with, you know, cows, I guess. That's why they have to keep the bulls separate. Some of many reasons. Okay. I feel like we need to just go... He can only have 2 shield points now, so we have nobody to, like, break up shields. We need to keep that going, because we don't... I think that is the best we can do right now. Let's swap them out just so we don't forget later. And he is injured. Yeah, not good that Ivor doesn't have one of his arms anymore. But that's awesome that they totally changed the whole... Like, that's a very D&D thing to do, to just, you know, make you be weaker and, you know, have something horrible happen to you. And wow, that is awesome. Okay, well, I feel like for now we'll just keep this rotation. I feel like we might want to do that instead. But we honestly could use the tanking more than anything. Maybe we'll do that. That works, I think. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave camp and then enter camp again just so that we can save what we just did. We'll make it to day 93. And then we'll make camp. And so if anything happens before day 93... Man, look, the bridge is broken there. Dang. Let's make camp. Morale did decline. So that we can make sure we have the save state. Let's look at the map here, see which direction we need to go. Okay, where is this place? Okay, so we're headed right here. So it's not that far in the grand scheme of things to where we're headed. So we're headed south more than we've ever been before. So she's gonna meet us here. Where were they before? It was like Raven something or other. Where was that other place? Okay, so I don't remember where she was at, but somewhere. So now Aberrang is like one of the few strong places, assuming it's good still, in this whole place. I can't wait to explore this whole map, which I doubt we'll even do in this game, but maybe we will. Okay, so that's the map. That's what we have to look forward to. We're going to be headed on that way. Hopefully we don't get chased down by Varl, who are upset at us now. Remember, we got chased by that other guy, Ekil, and now he's a prisoner in our group. Hopefully we don't get chased down by Varl because we broke their bridge, like kind of a Exodus Moses thing. Okay, well, let's make sure that the game did indeed... Yep, day 93, cool. Okay. Well, that has been this stream. Thank you everyone so much for joining. It has been so much fun. It really has. This story is taking off, and I can't wait to see where it goes. A big thanks to Daniel for donating once again. So many people have been repeat donating. I do appreciate that so much for adding money to the tip jar. That really does help. You guys don't have any idea how much that really does help. And thank you all so much for that. And yeah, thank you everyone so much. If you have not done so yet, feel free to subscribe to this channel. You can get notified when I go live, either through email notification or just there in your sub box. You can turn off the email notifications if you want. And we are on our way to 6,000 subscribers, which I am so excited about. We are getting really close. We're a little over 100 away. And hopefully that will be happening in the next week or two, where we'll be hitting 6,000 subscribers. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, on Saturday, I will be doing a Lotro leveling stream on a low-level Runekeeper. If you have a level 35 or above, you can, or maybe even like 33 or above, on Landerville server, you can join in with us, and we'll be doing that, so that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's everything that's going on. I might do a Sunday stream. I haven't decided yet. It'll kind of depend on how Saturday's stream goes. The Sunday stream would be more Lotro stuff, though. The next Banner Saga stream, if you're just wanting to watch the Banner Saga on this channel, the next stream will be on Tuesday. And if the game's not over on Tuesday, then we will do another one on Thursday. And if it's not over then, we'll just continue doing Tuesday, Thursday. And I think, depending on, you know, where we leave off, how people like this series and all that stuff, I'm either going to have people vote on what I play next, or I might just go right into the Banner Saga 2. This story's getting really epic, and so I might have to just go straight into the second one, because I'm really, really enjoying it. So, yeah, that does bring this stream to a close. Thank you everyone so much for joining, and I will see you again real soon for more of the Banner Saga. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below, and I will see you all again real soon, as I just said, for more of the Banner Saga.